Yo guys, I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to merch with 3 different examples of possible charts you may see on the Runescape homepage. The blue one is the hills where it goes up and down a lot. That's how you make the most profit, but you have to buy and sell at the right times. The red one is like when an update is happening, and it could possibly be when a merch is happening by a clan. So that's why you wouldn't sell at the peak if it was a merch, but you would sell a little bit before the peak so you could get the profit still, the really good profit. And the green one is the still one that doesn't really move, and it's kind of boring, and you're not going to make much. It may have a few ups and downs, but it's not going to do anything to help you, so you don't want to buy those items. These bottom numbers are the ones that represent like an updated Grand Exchange, like every time the Grand Exchange changes prices for everything. So those are these numbers, and this is the price of the item. And I'm sorry about all these extra lines. These are for all the different graphs, and they may get confusing, but I'll help you guys understand. Okay, so the first example is the hills. The black lines at the top and bottom of these hills are buy and sell points. So I came up with an example where if you start with a mill and it does 4 hills like this, and it goes up 1k and then drops 500 and then rises another 1k, and it does that 4 times, and you have 1 mil, and it starts at 1 mil, your total profit will be 6 mil, and you will end up with 7 mil. But that's just starting with 1 mil. If you have about 10 mil and you invest all in, you end up with 70 mil. And if you have 100 mil, you end up with 700 mil. So it goes like that, and this is the most profitable merch, but you have to be able to buy and sell at the correct points and know when the top is so you can sell it, and then the bottom is that you can sell it. So in this chart, the blue chart, if you keep doing this correctly and run these black lines, sorry they're a little off, and you keep selling them at the correct point and buying them at the bottom, you will make 6 mil with 1 mil starting cash. I just use easy numbers and to help you guys understand this better. But if you guys see my new series that I started, I'm looking at the Avantos, and it has a hilly chart like that. So if you want to see that, you can go watch that video for another example with actual items in the game. Okay guys, the next graph I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the red one, the update, and also this could work for a merch too. So the update would be announced right about here. It might not be going down like this, but the update would be released here, and the price would skyrocket like this. And even if the prices are low as 2k, it could be like food or something that's heavily botted, and they are releasing a bot nuke. So this could work for any update, and these don't have to be just little numbers, like it could work for anything. I just used these small numbers to help me with my explanation and how easy it is to explain it. So the update would be announced here, and it would just rise a lot, and you would want to sell at like your sell point, like when you want to collect your profit. You don't know when the peak is going to be, so I would sell at just before the peak probably, because I'd be scared and just want to collect my profit. But if you sold right at 7k, then you would get a little bit more, but 6.5 is not going to kill your profit. So I have another example. If you have 1 mil, again, just to keep it the same so you guys can understand. If you have 1 mil, you can buy 500 of these items at 2k when the update is announced, and the price will then rise to 7k, and if you get lucky and sell at 7k, you can have up to 3.5 mil. If you sell a little bit down here, you're going to lose a little bit of profit, but you'll still be able to collect at least 2 mil, which is very good for 1 mil. That's doubling your cash stack, so that's really good. This isn't as good money as playing the hill graph because you can buy more when it goes down and then sell and buy more and sell and buy more every time because you get more cash. This is just a constant. You have that amount of items and you're selling, so you're not going to be gaining this item, but it's still really good money. This doesn't have to be an update though. It could just be a merch, which is you guys might want to stay away from. It's not as safe because you don't know when the clan leader is just gonna dump the items up here, and it'll just crash because of the over demand. So never join a merch clan. But you could all like this line could mean that the merch is about to happen. So you buy here, and you would definitely want to sell at a safe spot that you know isn't the peak because you can still collect profit, but you're not going to lose all your money, or it'll go back down to this 2K line. And you wouldn't get any profit if it dropped all the way to the 2K line. So it's better to be safe and get that profit than to not get anything and maybe even lose money. So I would definitely sell at a point that you think is the greatest. When I do a merch, I have a sell point where if it drops that low, I'm going to take a little bit of loss, but I'm not going to lose everything. And I have a sell point at the top where I think it can go to, but I'm still going to get the profit, and I'm not going to risk it going back down. Okay guys, so my last example is the green one, which is just a boring item that doesn't move at all. So you really don't want to get into this item because you're not going to make any profit. That's kind of obvious. If it's just going to be steady, it may go up like once and then go down like a little bit, but it's not really going to make you any profit. So probably want to stay away from those items, but it's still possible item graph, so I had to tell you guys about it. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching, and please rate this and tell me what I'm doing good and what I'm doing bad, because I haven't really commentated a lot, so I kind of need some help, like feedback and stuff, and what you guys think. So thank you.